I'm only 19, but I have eyes. I know my aunt's husband is cheating on her with girls my age because I've caught him at the club twice. My aunt has been married for 14 years. I've told my mom, and my mom says to stay out of it because my aunt is never going to leave him. Okay, here's the issue. I bumped into my uncle at a music release party. I spoke mainly to let him know that I saw him. Immediately after, the bouncer, my good friend, told me to stay away from him because he's giving women that package. Meaning HIV.
I think we got it.
That's what she put in the thing. One of his victims was hospitalized for a month. It is not mandatory to tell a partner that you're HIV positive in my state. So he's doing what he wants. My aunt is a breast cancer survivor, and she don't need this dirty dick ninja in her life. I want to find a way to tell her what's going on, but I don't know how to do it. Advice. Always protect yourself because people will look you in your face and lie right to you. And it's so sad. Yeah. It's sad that people are like this. It's really sad, but it's ultimately your responsibility for your own health.
I was going to say this.
And your aunt deserves to know. If you tell her and she chooses not to believe you, then it's on her. You can sleep at night knowing that you told her. Maybe send her an anonymous letter.
But we're operating on the assumption that the aunt doesn't know. Maybe the aunt knows and doesn't. Maybe the aunt, because if the aunt has breast cancer or had a breast cancer scare, she may be like, okay, well, I have an understanding with my husband. He and I are still together. We're still married, but
she may have been tested already.
Right. We not fucking. I know what it is. He's able to go out and sleep with multiple women and pass what he has along, but he ain't fucking me, and I'm safe because we ain't nothing happening.
So she may very well.
You don't know. And your mother, I think your mother may have been right in that instance because if she knows her sister's not going to leave,
because maybe he probably did fuck ass shit before. The sister know he cheating. So if she know her sister, then
I wouldn't insert myself. Or if you send an anonymous letter.
Yeah, I would say.
I threatened to do that to somebody before.
Say this.
Have the health department call and have the health department call the wife and say, "Hey, this is what it is."
I think that you should get tested.
You are a person of interest because somebody close to you has been tested positive.
I'm Patty, and I'm Patty, and I promise you that I probably will call the health department and claim I slept with that man and that I know he's knowingly spreading HIV.
But I think that's dangerous because I think when a person tests positive, the healthcare provider notifies the health department.
Yeah, they're supposed to.
I don't think a random person off the street could just call and say, such and such has this. It's without verifiable information. That's how panics can happen and information gets spread. And
that's scary. I don't know, Sugar. I wish you the best of luck though. But I will write the anonymous letter. And like I said, it's up to your aunt to do with it, what she chooses to do. At least you can sleep at night knowing, hey, I'll try to warn her. I would want to warn my people. I ain't going to hold you.
No, originally I was going to say, you should probably mind your business with that situation. But I believe that if if you got that information about the HIV thing now, that changes everything because now that person's life is in danger. I mean, it's just like if Trey came to me and Brandon and he had a conversation with us and like didn't want you to know anything, it's like it's on us to keep that now built, because he trusts us. However, if it's some shit that's ultimately gonna harm him, it's like that should go out the window.
Right.
Hey look, this was going on. I don't know what the fuck. Like I don't know why he planned it. Like why he gonna do it like that. But that nigga gonna get hurt. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
it's real out here.
Your aunt could possibly be in danger. So it's like I would stage it. And if you don't want to like just outright tell her, I would stage it to be like Shauna said, maybe like an anonymous letter or an anonymous call, or you know what I'm saying. But don't call and be like, I got it, and I know this, and I got it from this nigga type shit. Because
you can always send a video. Can you send anonymous videos through like text down numbers to somebody's phone, or is it only for text?
I think so.
I'm not sure.
But I mean, either way, it's like
send your on a message via text now.
Yep. Take a picture. You see that and take a picture of that nigga where you at, like out where you at, and then be like, and she just for him to come home, she got the phone to her. Who the fuck is this? Like, hey.
But there's always a way. But like you said, once you've cleared your conscience, you've done your part.
Let the shit go.
It's up to her. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So